going to be looking at the earnings for Oracle. Oracle is one big giant, it's a software giant. Oracle beat its earnings and revenue, and the price was up. But we are in bear market. I must say, do not make your choices or your valuation based on stock price. Sometimes the price doesn't reflect the stock, and the stock doesn't reflect the price. Oracle is a value stock. It's not one of those growth stocks that the price just skyrocket, today, tomorrow. It has been very consistent. It beats top and bottom. Let's have a look at the earnings details. Let's have a look at the finances. Let's see if we can get anything on the technical chart for price action. Maybe there's some information. Let's see where the moving average is. Let's see what we can deduce from the moving average. Let's see whether it's a falling knife. Let's see what the technical information will tell us. Let's have a look at it. Here is the earnings call details for Oracle. Oracle announces fiscal 2022 fourth quarter and fiscal year full year financial results. June 13, 2022. Q4 GAAP earnings per share $1.16. Non-GAAP earnings per share $1.54. Total Q4 revenue 11.8 billion, up 5% in USD, up 10% in constant currency. Total Q4 cloud revenue, this is 2.9 billion, up 19% in USD, constant currency. Infrastructure cloud revenue up 36%. Fusion ERP cloud revenue up 20%. NetSuite ERP cloud revenue up 27%. Austin, Texas, June 13, 2022. Anyway, let's move down to the numbers. Numbers don't lie. Fiscal year 2022 revenue were up 5% in USD and 7% in constant currency, that's foreign exchange. 42.4 billion. Cloud services and license support revenue were up 5% in USD. Fiscal year 2022 GAAP operating income 10.9 billion. We continue to improve our top line result against this quarter, with total revenue growing 10% in constant currency, said Oracle CEO Safra Catz. This consistent increase in our quarterly revenue growth rate typically have been driven by our marketing-leading Fusion and NetSuite cloud application. But this Q4, we also experienced a major increase in demand in our infrastructure cloud business. As I said, Oracle is actually giant in cloud business. Cloud, which grew 39% in constant currency. Center and Oracle together have all the technologies required to provide healthcare professionals with better information, and better information will fundamentally transform healthcare, said Oracle chairman. Now let's go. I want us to go and look at the numbers. Here, the board of directors declared Oracle cash dividend of 0.32 cents per share of outstanding common stock. This dividend will be paid to stockholder of record as of the close of business on July 12, 2022, with a payment date of July 26, 2022. A sample list of customers with purchased Oracle Cloud services during the quarter will be available at, I'm trying to make you see that Oracle is actually giant in cloud. It's not just about database and, ERP. Any conference call and webcast. I want us to go down to numbers. Numbers don't lie. Yes. Condensed consolidated statement of operation in millions, except per share data share data. Revenue. This is in comparing to 2021. Cloud services and license support. You see, 7,612. Last year, 7,389. So it was a slight decrease of 7%. Hardware, see, cloud license and on-premise license, it was higher this year. Here it says 25%. 25%. That's an increase here. Operating total revenue here, total revenue here is 11,840. It was up, 11,227. That's about 10%. Operating expense, cloud services and license support. It's higher this year than last year. Hardware is also just slightly higher this year than last year. Services is 707. Here 655. So it's higher. Marketing. Um, let's move down to operating income. Operating income is 4,503,000. Here is 541. So it was 6% higher. Intense expense, income before taxes. As you can see, last year was better. Um, earnings per share, basic is $1.20. Last year was $1.42. Diluted is $1.16, $1.37. So last year was they paid slightly better last year. Here, reconciliation selected gap. This gap and non-gap accounting system is not what we'll treat here. You can find out more on that. Here is a fiscal year condensed consolidated statement of operation in millions. Revenue, total revenue here is 42 million for 0.444. So here it was slightly higher last year, a decrease of about that's about seven. Is it up to 7%? No, yeah, I mean, they're about 5%. Cloud services and license support was higher this year, 21%. Hardware 972, almost the same. Um, Services 2,692,000, just slightly above, within 6% or so. Research and development. So you can. This is operating income. Operating income is slightly lower this year. You can see it was negative 25%. So it was slightly lower this year than last year. Income income before income taxes lower this year too compared to last year was this is bracket negative 37. Earnings per share, it was obvious that it was lower this year. We compare the percentage and the result from one period to another period using constant currency disclosure. We present constant currency information to provide a framework for assessing how our underlying businesses perform, excluding the effect of foreign currency rate fluctuation. Acquisition related and other fiscal 2022 included the impact of litigation related charges totaling 4.7 billion. Um, this is anyway, guys. You can in your own time you can look at these figures line by line. But now let's move on to the technical chart to see what we can get from the price action. As you can see, the chart is even very clear. Just look at it straight up to the all-time high. The trend straight up to the all-time high and all the way down in the bear market. That's it. That's what you see. We're currently sitting on a 200-day moving average as support. This is the weekly chart. So as you can see on a weekly chart, we're trading below 20-day moving average, below 50-day, but we're above 200-day moving average, which is sitting as support. As you can see, let's go on a daily chart. On a daily chart, it's also very clear we are trending down. The trend is down. It is downward trend. Nothing more. Occasionally we come out of the trend, but we're back in. So it is downward. Sorry about that. Let me move this a bit down here. Guys, as you can see, on a daily chart, we are trading below 20-day moving average. Below 20-day moving average, there was a gap down here on the 13th of June. And there was a gap up again. Now, the last Friday, which was 2 days ago, the market is currently closed. There was gap up, and we are in between here now. The trend is downward. It is downward. We're in bear market. All stocks are in bear market, so you can't rule that out. But this stock, Oracle, is trending down on the chart. Some days ago, when it declared its earnings, that was when you had this gap up here, but it's already gap down. This gap has to be covered, so meaning that it may still go further down. The all-time high is 105. Currently, the market closed at 67. The 52-week low is 63. Let's have a look at what it has actually dropped from the all-time high to date. From the all-time high to date, Oracle has dropped from the all-time high to date. Oracle has dropped 39%, meaning that you have 39% discount from the recent high for Oracle. We're in bear market, guys. Be careful on every stock you intend to buy. No one knows for sure when we bottom, whether we have bottom or not. No one knows for sure. So all the stocks are trending down. You can still make money within the bear market, but be careful. Do not go all in at once. Let's have a look at it again on a daily chart. As you can see, on a daily chart, we are trending down. You're seeing the finances for Oracle. You're seeing the earnings score, and you're seeing the technical chart. It is much more than database. I hope you not realize or you not see that Oracle makes a much more money from cloud. The biggest in cloud, Microsoft, AWS, Oracle. You wouldn't know except you look to details. Oracle is a big player in the cloud arena. You've seen everything. Before you go ahead and make any purchase of Oracle stock, do your valuation. Make sure you check the nitty-gritty. We are in bear market. The price will continue to fall. Do not go in all at once. It's your choice, though you could do dollar cost averaging, but do not stay away from the market. This is not the time to stay away from the market. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Thank you for liking our videos. We will continue to produce content that will support your investment journey. Please call again.